Hello, my name is Mr. Football, aka Soccer, back with another banger where we discuss all things football, soccer for my American and Australian listeners. Welcome to my podcast. The African Cup of Nations has been an exciting tournament. I got all four weekend game winner predictions correct. We are in the serious business end of the tournament right now. Nigeria defeated Angola 1-0. Thanks again to you know who. Ademola Lookman, who scored in the 41st minute with an assist from Moses Simon. Victor Osimhen had a goal ruled out for offside in the 76th minute. It was marginal, very close call. And the Super Eagles relied on their defense and a bit of luck. Angola hit the post in the match as well. So substitutes when the match was sewn up. Al Hassan Yusuf came in for Iwobi. Joe Aribo came in for Frank Onyeka, who looked like he was nursing an injury. Paul Onyachu continued with his cameo appearances, coming in for Victor Osimhen, and Kenneth Omero came in to shore up the defense for Nigeria. Democratic Republic of Congo beat Guinea comprehensively, 3-1. This was despite going a goal behind, and I love the way they held their nerves and fought back to win the match. Bayo, Guinea's striker, had given the lead in the 21st minute via a penalty, and Guinea looked in control of the match at that point. So Congo threw goals by Memba to equalize, and Wissa scored a penalty in the 65th minute to put them ahead, and Maswaku scored the insurance goal to wrap up the match in the 82nd minute to effectively see off the Guinean attempt at trying to get a comeback. Guinea only had 7 shots in the whole match compared to 12 for Democratic Republic of Congo. Both teams only had 3 shots on target. Guinea dominated possession, but it's goals that matter, as we say in football. No point keeping the ball and not putting it in the back of the net. Ivory Coast beat Mali 2-1. Despite going behind, they refused to go away like a pesky ex-boyfriend. They seemed to beat that cat with 9 lives. Second game in a row, they were minutes away from elimination, and again, they found a way to get over the finish line. So fair play to them. The Orgelas put Mali ahead in the 71st minute, with Traore receiving a red card for Ivory Coast deep in extra time. And Dinger scored for Ivory Coast in the 90th minute to equalize, and the game winner came deep in extra time, with the game destined for a penalty shootout. And Diakite with a smart finish to send the home crowd into overjoyed mode. As usual, they're going to be dancing in the streets of Abidjan and all over the country. Kosonu got a red card for Ivory Coast and played all of the second half with 10 men. Diakite also received his red card in the 123rd minute of extra time. And Ivory Coast held on for a win. Mali only had themselves to blame as they did not convert their chances and make their extra man count. Other matches, South Africa versus Cape Verde. It was a cagey affair. No one wanted to lose. South Africans, Bafana had some good passages of possession and passing, but they resorted to long-range shots mostly off target. Cape Verde relied more on the counter-attack, and the game ended up being a long, laborious 120 minutes. Finally, South Africa prevailed 2-1 on penalties. Cape Verde missed 4 penalties. Yes, you heard that right, 4 penalties. The South African goalkeeper Williams, who plays in South Africa, saved 4 penalties. He did an excellent job. Reminds me of Tim Krul during the World Cup for Holland. Only person who scored was Texera with the 4th penalty. And Mr. Mokoena, Mr. Reliable, took the first penalty and scored for South Africa. So only one Cape Verdean scored, which was Texera. Mvala scored his penalty for South Africa, and Andrade missed for Cape Verde with the 5th penalty. So South Africa did not need to take a 5th penalty. So it was academic at that point, and they go through to the semifinals, which are slated for Wednesday, February the 7th at 11 a.m. Central Time, with Nigeria taking on South Africa, Super Eagles versus Bafana. That should be a game worthy of watching. And at 2 p.m. Central Time, Ivory Coast, the host country, take on Democratic Republic of Congo. The third place match is on Saturday, February the 10th at 2 p.m. Central Time, and the final is on Sunday, February 11th at 2 p.m. Central Time. I predict of Nigeria versus Ivory Coast final. However, no team should be underestimated. Congo are a dangerous proposition as we have seen. They've been improving as the tournament progresses, and they can upset the hosts. The home crowd will lift the Ivorian players. In the case of Nigeria and South Africa, Nigeria need to stick to what has got them this far, and their defense has been very, very excellent. And they need to score at least 2 goals. They cannot rely on just a 1-goal win, because what happens if South Africa gets an equalizer? Then it's anyone's game at that point. Victor Osimhen needs to start scoring. Ademola Lookman has been the player of the tournament and the revelation, in my opinion. His goals have effectively put Nigeria where they need to be in the driving seat. And Nigeria needs to beat South Africa within the 90 minutes, as penalties is a lottery. And with the form of the South African goalkeeper, that could prove decisive. The Golden Boot so far is still going to Nsue, who has 5 goals. Dala of Angola is out of the running on 4 goals since Angola is not in the competition anymore. And the only player I see with a realistic chance is Ademola Lookman of Nigeria on 3 goals, barring a huge turnaround from any of the other players left from the 4 countries left. Who will win the player of the tournament? Which 2 teams are going to win in the finals? Who will win the third place match? These, amongst other burning questions, will be answered over the next couple of days. This, by far, for me, is the best African Nations Cup I have experienced in terms of quality of football, drama, upsets, penalty shootouts, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Not knowing the outcome of almost a lot of the matches makes it a very, very good tournament for the spectators. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Mr. Football, aka Soccer, signing off. Make it a good day.